Hello, my name is Juan Zelada.
So, can you tell us a bit about your story coming to London and I guess almost making it as a successful musician?
Um, well, I arrived from Liverpool with a guitar and a couple of suitcases with me. After some amazing years there, meeting amazing musicians, with an idea that fixed idea that I was gonna, find my little space in London. And I knew that it was going to be a struggle for the first couple of years. I knew I had to use anything at my disposal really to make a living out of music, and I did that by doing the whole piano bar scene, hotels, cruise ships, wherever they would allow me and accept me. And then that's where I kind of rekindled a good relationship with a friend of mine that was actually managing a restaurant. Ended up playing in his restaurant, and then it all kind of took off from there. Some months later, I convinced him to leave his job and just take the full plunge into the music industry with me.
So it's very true what I read online that you literally came to London with a guitar on your back and a suitcase in tow.
Exactly, and I was blagging my way through things because I am mainly a pianist. And I remember many nights, 2 a.m. on a night bus back to Peckham, thinking, is this what I really want to do? Is this where I'm really sort of meant to be doing? And it all kind of started to make sense once I met the guys in my band, and I happily sort of now recall playing in some jam session party, after party in Notting Hill at the time, 3-4 years ago. And that then some person saw me playing keyboard, invited me to play along with some other guys for some, they were in some audition to play for Bryn Christopher at the time. And that's when I met my band, and the rest is kind of history, after sort of things took its course and I stole his band. And no, and then we just became the best of friends, and then I gradually introduced him to my songs, and I really thankful that I said yes to that party.
So it's been about 8 years now
In England as a
in
whole.
England, yeah. Because you're just tell me a bit about originally where you're from, because
Madrid, originally from Madrid, lived here when I was in school for 3 years, when I was about 12. That explains an acceptable English,
yeah.
acceptable only. And then I got a little scholarship in Spain to go to LIPA, which is Paul McCartney's School of Music over in Liverpool. Spent 2.5, nearly 3 years there. And then when I done the gigging scene there, I just felt like the natural move was to come down to London and try my luck.
So Paul McCartney has recognised you. You went to his school in Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
You've made Record of the Week on BBC Radio 2.
Yeah.
So what was the
Keep them coming.
yeah. What was the appeal of London then? You say it was a natural idea to come to London, but what really? Do you think it's just the diverse music scene here?
It's just where everything really happens. It's where anything moves and anything goes. And that this is the place kind of where I had to find the talent I was after, and my songwriting has improved because of it as well.
And was it at all daunting knowing, because just from, I've been here a few years now, and there are thousands of musicians, bands, whatever, trying to make it here. London's the place to be. Was it daunting for you?
Not really. I had the conviction and the fixed idea in my head that that's the only thing I could do. And so whether a label was going to accept me or a management company was going to accept me was a bit irrelevant, and it was a secondary circumstance. My conviction and sometimes, my headstrong ideals was the thing that was going to make me live off music, as it's the only thing that I really see myself doing.
We're talking just outside Dingwalls here in Camden.
Yeah.
And you're headlining here tonight. The likes of Coldplay, Foo Fighters have played here. I think Coldplay are coming back next month for a private gig. Actually,
we asked them to come down. They accepted. It was cool.
They're gonna come down tonight. Are How does that feel? It's been a long road, and I guess with you, you've just been signed, which is congratulations, by the way. So you
or not, as the case may
well,
be.
yes, some might say. So making it, here in London. How does it feel to be playing at places like this where the greats have played?
It's a bit of a culmination of factors of a lot of good work done from
Yeah.
a massive team effort from my manager to my management sort of company, some private investment, a lot of dedication from the band, not expecting anything in return, but just a whole bag of love in return, and interests down the line, and that bag of dedication, commitment, and people searching for the right reasons to be in this whole business, that's culminated in us growing from indifference and me playing in some club where no one gave a damn to actually playing in venues such as this where you feel like everything makes sense and you feel like everything kind of nicely comes together. Having said that, when you have a good sound check, it tends to mean that the gig kind of goes all horribly wrong.
Oh, is that right?
And vice versa. So we had a pretty good sound check, so I'm hoping it goes okay.
You can break that tradition.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty celebratory mood tonight, so anything goes. It's all good.
And finally, really, what's your recent work? Blues Remain, right? Your latest single?
Yep. It's on iTunes, and it was all released very DIY method through our own radio pluggers, through our own people and the management company. But now the big label coming on board is kind of hopefully going to take us elsewhere. The label very much welcomed all this radio exposure we've got and everything. It's a song that kind of works live and people connect to it. So yeah, please download The Blues Remain. Why not?
And can we expect an album at all?
End of Jan.
End of Jan?
Don't tell anyone.
No.
So yeah, just tell you that.